Good morning, editors. Welcome back. So let's go back into our InDesign here. And today, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a template page. This is going to be the page that all your other pages build off of. And it's going to make life so easy. It's going to be fantastic. All right. Here's what I want you to do first. Let's open a page and start up our page. Up in InDesign, you're going to click on File. You're going to go to New. You're going to click on Document. Now, our pages are, when you go down here to width, they are 66 by 102. So you're going to start with that. You'll notice here the box is checked for facing pages. Typically, we'd like to get you guys to the point where most of you are doing a spread, 2 pages. So you'll always have facing pages checked if you're going to do 2 pages. Right now, we're still doing an 8-page paper, so we're just going to stick with single pages. So you can click facing pages, it doesn't matter. All right, our margins bleed. Okay, everything else is good. So really just focus on that 66 by 102. Obviously make sure it's in portrait, and you're going to click OK. Okay, and there's our page right there. Okay, now one of the things we're going to do for our sample template page here is we are going to set up the page with our headers, our footers, and we're going to get some character styles and everything set up so that you guys are all ready to go. So here's how that's going to work. First of all, I'd like you to set up a layer. Okay, this layer is always going to be your template layer. Okay. We'll get to more layers when you begin working on your pages, but if you can create this as your template layer, this will be the bottom layer that once you get started, usually you're going to lock that, okay? And I'm just going to put that back for right now. All right, I'm going to blow up my screen a little bit. You can do this by either, let's see here, hang on, why am I not zooming in? There we go. Okay, you can zoom in by clicking View, Zoom in, whatever you want. I'm old, so I need to zoom it in. Okay, at the top of our page, you are going to insert the top header. This is whatever page and page number you are given. Those are our headers and footers. So here's what I'm going to do. See this text box over here? This is my type tool. I'm going to come and up here at the top, I'm going to create a box. Okay, and I am going to type in, if this is the sports page, I'm going to type in sports. If it's A&E, you'd put A&E, profiles, pop culture, whatever page you're doing. Then I'm going to highlight this, okay? I'm going to go up here because our header and footer, it should be Adobe Caslon Pro. So I want to go down to Adobe Caslon Pro, which is right down here under the brush script. And it's a regular, so I'm going to click regular. And it is going to be 18 points. That is what we put in the top corner, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my selection tool. I'm going to make this smaller, okay? I don't like to have a lot of extra boxes around. And I'm going to line the box up right here, not quite on the edge. See where it says X 3.0, Y? That looks good, okay? I don't want it touching too much. And again, sorry, I am always blowing my stuff up so I can see it. Okay. So next, I want to draw a line that is going to go from the outside where my header is all the way to the other side, okay? Now, here's the deal. Scoot that over. If the header, the name, always goes on the outside edge of the paper. So this is obviously a paper that will be on the left side when you open it. If it was on the right side, then the words would be over here, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my line tool, okay, and watch what I do. I want the line to start right here. Now, if I hold down the Shift key while I drag this across, oops, hang on, I'm going to click, start my line. If I hold down the Shift key, then my line, as I drag it across, look, I can move my arrow anywhere. It's going to go perfectly straight. So hold that Shift key down. I come directly to the side. and then I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, so now that your line is drawn at the top, you'll notice here we've got your header and we've got the line drawn. Looks really nice at the top of the page. Now we want to go down to the bottom of the page and we want to put the page number. And let's say that the sports page is going to be page 6. So let's go over here. Again, we go to the type tool and we're going to make a box and it's going to go right down here. And I'm going to type in number 6. Now, I want to highlight number 6, go up again, and I'm going to go to Adobe Caslon Pro. Notice now it's saved up here in the top, regular, but the bottom page number is only 16 points. It is not 18. Notice there's no 16 here, so I have to go into the box, click on it. I'm going to make that 16 and click enter. And there we go. There's my page number. I'm going to clean up the box a little bit, and then I'm going to bring it down here into the corner. A little bit over. I don't want it right on the corner. And there we go. See how nice that looks? Okay, now again, we want to do a line to the center. So when I click on the line tool here, I'm going to bring my line tool down here. I'm going to click my shift key and I'm going to go all the way across to the other side, stop right here, and because I've held my shift key, it's perfectly straight. Now, I've got this beautifully, if we go out a little bit, now my page is started. It's got the line at the top, the line at the bottom, the 6, the page number. It just looks great. So now the first thing I want to do is save this. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click File, Save As. And I should have an Amazon file on my desktop. So I'm going to look. I'm going to make a new folder that just says Amazon. You're going to have one for every month. But remember, this is your template page. So I'm going to write in here, I'm going to write Sports Template Page. This is the one you're going to start with every time. Click. This is the one you're going to start with every time you open a page. Okay? So come back for the next video and we'll talk about how to start putting your information onto the page.